Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice trigonometry math problem, which is sin x plus cos x. This is equal to 3 over 2. So what is the value of tan x? Now let's provide a solution from here. So we have sin x plus cos x. This is equal to 3 over 2. So the first step is to square on both sides from here. So that now sin x plus cos x to the power of 2. This is in the form of a plus b raised to the power of 2, which we can express as a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. Now applying this algebraic identity, then here we have sin squared x plus cos squared x, then plus 2 multiplied by sin x multiplied by cos x. This is equal to 3 over 2 to the power of 2. This is the same thing as 9 over 4. Now, we have that from this particular part here, we have from trigonometry identity that states that sin squared x plus cos squared x, this is the same thing as 1. So let's substitute sin squared x plus cos squared x with 1, so that we have 1 plus, here we have 2 multiplied by sin x multiplied by cos x. This is equal to 9 over 4. The next step is to take 1 on the right hand side, so that we have 2 sin x multiplied by cos x. This is equal to 9 over 4, subtract 1. So we have 2 sin x multiplied by cos x. This is equal to, now 1 is our whole number here, so this is over 1. We have the FCM is equal to 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 9. This is 9. Subtract 4 divided by 1 is 4 times 1. This is 4. So we have 9 minus 4. This is the same thing as 5 over 4. So the next step is to, let's divide both sides by 2. So this means we're multiplying by 1 over 2 here. So if we simplify here, we have sin x multiplied by cos x divided by 1. This is equal to 5 divided by 4 times 2, which is 8. Now here we have sin x times cos x over 1. We have that from trigonometry identity. We have that sin squared x plus cos squared x, this is equal to 1. So we can substitute this one with sin squared x plus cos squared x, so that now in the numerator we have sin x multiplied by cos x divided by sin squared x plus cos squared x. This is equal to 5 over 8. Now, the next step, let's divide the numerator here with cos squared x. That is sin x multiplied by cos x divided by cos squared x, then divided by sin squared x plus cos squared x divided by cos squared x. This is equal to 5 over 8. So in the here we have sin x times cos x over cos squared x. So we can simplify here, so that here we have cos x. So we have sin x divided by cos x, then divided by, now here we have sin squared x divided by cos squared x, then plus cos squared x divided by cos squared x. This is equal to 5 over 8. This is equal to 5 over 8. Now, from what we have here, sine x over cos x. Remember, we have sine x over cos x. This is the same thing as tan x. Now we can substitute sine x over cos x with tan x. So we have tan x divided by, now this is sine squared x over cos squared x. So this is the same thing as tan squared x, then plus, here we have cos squared x over cos squared x. We simplify here, so this is the same thing as 1. So we have tan squared x plus 1. This is equal to 5 over 8. Now, the next step is to cross multiply from here. Let's cross multiply from here so that we have 8 multiplying by tan x. This is equal to 5 multiplying by tan squared x plus 1. So we have 8 tan x. This is equal to 5 into the parentheses tan squared x plus 1. So this is 8 tan x. This is equal to 5 tan squared x, then plus 5 times 1, this is 5. So we have tan x here and tan squared x. So we can let tan x to be equal to u. So let's substitute tan x with u so that we have 8u. This is equal to 5u squared plus 5. Now let's take 8u on the right hand side so that we have 5u squared subtract 8u plus 5. This is equal to 0. Now we form a quadratic equation here where we have a is equal to 5, we have b is equal to negative 8, and we have c is equal to 5. Now we can solve for u by applying the quadratic formula. Now we have a quadratic equation here where we have a is equal to 5, b is equal to minus 8, and c is equal to 5. So we can solve for u by applying the quadratic formula here, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared subtract 4ac, everything here divided by 2 times a. Now let's substitute the values of a, b, and c into this formula here, so that now we have negative times negative 8 plus or minus the square root of minus 8 raised to the power of 2 minus 4 times a, which is 5, then times c, which is 5, then everything here divided by 2 multiplied by 5. Now here we have negative times negative 8. This is 8 plus or minus. We have the square root of minus 8 squared. This is 64. Then subtract 4 times 5. This is 20 times 5. This is 100. Then everything here divided by 10. So this means we have 8 plus or minus the square root of 64 subtract 100. This is negative 36. Then divided by 10. So that now here we have 8 plus or minus the square root of negative 36, which you can express as the square root of 36 multiplied by negative 1 divided by 10. So here we have 8 plus or minus the square root of 36. This is equal to 6. Then we have the square root of negative 1. This is equal to I. This is the same thing as I. So we have 8 plus or minus 6i divided by 10. So in the numerator here, we can make 2 to be the subject of the formulas. That is 8 divided by 2. This is 4 plus or minus. Then 6i divided by 2. This is 3i. Then divided by 10. So let's simplify here. So 10 divided by 2. This is the same thing as 5. So we have 4 plus or minus 3i divided by 5. Now, this is what is u. So u is equal to 4 plus or minus 3i divided by 5. Now, if you recall, we are saying that we let tan x to be equal to u. So this is to mean that tan x, this is to mean that tan x, this is equal to 4 plus or minus 3i divided by 5. And this is the solution to this trigonometry math problem. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Like this video and kindly subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.